October 5, 2025. The silence over Ukraine shattered. Russian missiles rained down. Lviv, Yavoriv, Novoyavorivsk. Schools, factories, homes, all engulfed in flames. 8 dead, dozens wounded. A maternity hospital in ruins. This was a message. Operation Winter Vengeance targeted western cities near NATO's border. But Ukraine's grief turned to resolve. A new weapon was being forged. Operation Silent Thunder, a swarm of low-cost drones built to strike back. Can Ukraine's swarm pierce Russia's defenses? The countdown begins. October 5th, 3:00 a.m. Missiles ripped through the Ukrainian night. Explosions near Lviv, just 80 kilometers from the NATO border. 24 missiles and 18 drones struck civilian infrastructure in minutes. Chaos ensued. Then sirens. Ukrainian air defenses sprang into action. 17 missiles fired, 24 drones disabled, but 8 still got through. Neighborhoods hit, factories destroyed, a school damaged, fires raged. Ambulances raced. The town resembled a map of ruins. The death toll rose. 8 civilians dead, 25 wounded. A maternity hospital took a direct hit. Nurses carried newborns into the streets amid the rubble, families displaced. This was not a military operation. It was a message: winter vengeance. Targeting Western strongholds, civilian lifelines near NATO's flank. Vital infrastructure paralyzed, power cut, fuel depots damaged. 1,750,000 liters of fuel burned, hospitals on generators, shelters filled. 2,400 displaced overnight, schools, factories, homes flattened. The West watched. NATO remained silent, but Kiev was calculating. An urgent appeal to NATO: condemn the strikes, authorize aid. Our towns have been brutally attacked. We call on our partners. Request to the Secretary General, the Council of Europe, allied capitals. The response fell short. Diplomacy moved at the speed of paper. Buildings burned. The message was clear: our towns have been attacked. We call for support. 3 requests were made to the UN, Europe, and allied capitals. But the response fell short of Kiev's hopes. Diplomacy moved slowly. For 72 hours, no military support arrived. Diplomacy was too slow. Zelensky and his team prepared a response. Operation Silent Thunder. 370 low-cost suicide drones assembled from commercial parts. Each drone cost $1,800, a $666,000 fleet to challenge a superpower. 6 squadrons, different altitudes, a web of digital chaos. Elite operators take manual control near Russian airspace. Ukraine's revenge, not with force but with chaos. Time ticks away. Could this plan shatter Moscow's invincibility or vanish in flames? 800 a.m. Silence over Western Russia, a deceptive quiet. 370 drones violated Russian airspace, striking towards Moscow. Radar operators stared in confusion. The Delta formation was invisible. No signal, no alarms. By 8:23 a.m. drones reached Moscow's perimeter. Air defense lead up. Alarms wrong. Anti-aircraft battery activated. 125 decoys shot down. A bluff. 245 drones scattered like smoke. Some crashed, others circled. The system recalibrated too late. The swarm was within Moscow's shield. 8:48 a.m. Chaos broke out. 85 UAVs hit the Echo Group, Moscow's financial district. Towers shattered. 4 killed. 15 drones hit apartments along Kutuzovsky Prospect. The sky turned orange. Sirens fell silent. Scenes of panic unfolded. 9:12 a.m. A direct hit near the Borovitskaya Tower. Ancient walls shook. 17 dead, 57 injured. Moscow's power grid shut down. Metro paralyzed. Air defense lost contact. Sirens blared like wartime London. Moscow, once impregnable, was burning. A statement: no fortress is safe. Then the worst occurred. A direct hit rocked Borovitskaya Tower. Security forces mobilized amidst chaos. The toll: 17 dead, 57 injured. Moscow's power grid failed. Metro lines paralyzed, plunging the city into darkness. Ukraine pierced Russia's invincibility with a drone costing under $700,000. Moscow was not just attacked but exposed. The aftermath is shocking. 3:15 p.m. Smoke and chaos consumed Moscow. The skyline blazed. Firefighters battled through debris. Over 2,000 distress calls flooded the center. Communications failed. A drone attack escalated into a humanitarian crisis. 3:32 a.m. The Kremlin's crisis council met. The reports were grim. Certain civilians dead, including children. Suvohal treads injured. Hundreds displaced. Structural damage $2.1 billion. The scene was haunting. People staggered through rubble, faces smeared with blood, eyes lifeless. An old woman clutched a charred doll. A man mourned a lost co-worker. 7 government facilities were down. Moscow's subway line 4 was buried. Black smoke billowed over the World Trade Center, a reminder of fragility. Confusion reigned. Was it a NATO cyber attack or sabotage? Ukraine struck at Russia's heart with ingenuity and desperation. Putin pledged swift justice, labeling Ukraine a terrorist state. Why did a $20 billion defense system fail? Russia's illusion crumbled. October 6th, 8th, 2025, the world held its breath. What would NATO do? For 2 days, NATO remained silent. New condemnation, new support. Kyiv waited. Zelensky requested aid weapons expansion. All pending. Ukraine braced for retaliation. Civilians slept in the subway. October 8th, 2025, NATO blinked. A statement was issued. NATO stalled, reviewing Ukraine's pleas. Meanwhile, Ukraine braced for retaliation. NATO issued a statement omitting Moscow and military aid, but something shifted. The US quietly approved UAVs. Poland opened its airports. Article 5 was debated. A secret report revealed an $1,800 drone exposed a $500 billion defense strategy. Military analysts call it asymmetric swarming, rewriting the rules of warfare. Kyiv declared the innocent will protect themselves, a message more powerful than missiles. Ukraine proved that will can defeat advanced machines breaching fortified capitals. Wars now start in labs fought by engineers and citizens with nothing to lose.